All righty, man. Let me know if you can hear me well. And I see a couple early birds. Carl and Kenneth and Dick is in the house. Dean, of course, my man Rod, Lucky Larry, my man Robert, Doug, the Process 21, Bobby, my man Josh, or is that Babe? I'm not sure. We said Bobby, we said Doug. And of course, my man Josh, if you don't know, just hit, what was it, 10,000? 10K. And that is, well deserved. He's the both of them. I keep saying he. Obviously, when I say he, I mean the both because they are a 50-50 team, but they have definitely been putting in the work, man. And I know how it is, Josh. It is a unless you hit like maybe a Joe, Alton had a big run. Um, unless you hit like that, man, it is just a slow, steady climb. That's where I'm at, and that's okay. It beats for me. I mean, I know Josh had to retire because he got sick, but obviously I retired to do this, and it definitely does beat going to work. So I can't complain. And I see my man Spike is in the house. There he is. Ed, it is good to see you. Robert Edwards, Dare Dog, all my regulars are here. Carl, Troy V. Of course, my daughter is in the house for now, but she may be going to sleep shortly as she did a lot of gardening over the weekend. And there is my man Will. Will sent me a nice bread recipe that I think I am going to. My hat's crooked. I think I am going to give that a shot. My man Christopher, how you doing, buddy? And of course Wade. It's always good to see you. I tell you, I have to say, man, I do miss doing the show. Um, if there's any new ones here, I used to do this. I did it for over a year, Sunday night uh, talk, chat, giveaway, whatever. And you get used to seeing the same people. Now there's some people like Will. I've known him for a while, but I've made a lot of new friends. Wade, I don't know. I want to keep people out. Double J, Ed, Bobby, obviously. Josh, I've known him for a while. Doug, there's a lot of regulars. Lucky Larry, Rod. There's a lot of regulars, man, that I met doing this show. And when you stop doing it, you because not everybody comments on my videos, and I don't expect everybody to comment on my videos. I would love it if you'd watch them, comment, but people got lives, but you miss when you stop doing it. Seeing the same people week after week, so you lose kind of track. I know Spike. I believe I met Spike. I remember when I kind of met Spike on the live show. That's how I got to know him. So it's pretty cool to be back. And I would like to think the show's moving along pretty good right now. And I did sign. I don't know if anybody pays attention to my gallery backyard barbecue page, but if you do, you'll notice these little 3-minute videos that seem to pop up. So that is a little contract with a company that does that. So I'm making a little bit of money there. So the show's moving along pretty good, and I do believe you're probably going to see these Sunday night chats pop up a little bit more as we move forward. Keith, now I probably won't leave them around after I do the live, and I also canceled because StreamYard was like $400 or $500 a year. I'm going to have to try to look for another one. So I canceled them, so they won't allow me to do 1080 now. It's only 720. So I'm going to look for an alternative. But I could see myself doing a few more of these, especially giveaways. I do have a lot of stuff to give away. I mean, somebody sent me this knife right here, and I'm with. I told them I probably can't put it on the show because I'm with Zellstrong, and he wanted to send me it anyway. So I said, well, hey, as long as you know the deal, send it. It's a nice case. It's a pretty nice knife right there, man. So I do have a collection of stuff that I can pass on to all my supporters. And I have a bunch of other stuff floating around. I'm probably way behind here. And of course, I just gave one of these away. I got more of them. All right, let's see. We got Double J. We got Barry from Pittsburgh. It is good to see you. Sent. It is good to see you, brother. And of course, I said Carl, my man. Avatar or Aviator is in the house, and I haven't seen him in a while, I do believe. And that is my man Josh. Cheers, Tommy. 10K. You have always supported us, and we appreciate that. Yeah, onward and upward, trying to grow the channel. My eyes are pretty shot, and no doubt about it, man. I dig what you guys do, and I also support law enforcement as much as I can. And there is my daughter. And like I said, there is Wade. Congrats to Josh and Babe. Yeah, so if you're here and you haven't signed up for Josh, give him a look. It's always free. If you don't like it, just unsign it. I like it. So I think, I don't see why you guys wouldn't like it. It's a little bit different of a show. It's not they do some, what's that fancy word? I don't know. Getting a brain freeze. But they do a lot of on the spot type things around Vegas and I guess Cali, and they do obviously a lot of cooking. They're in between a move right now. They got a lot of different pits. The show's it flows. It has a nice flow to it. Josh is hooked up with Babe, and she's fun to look at. So that's a plus. Josh, you ain't bad looking yourself, so that's another little plus. And it's a good show, man, and that's why I watch it. And of course, we got Scott. I haven't seen you in a while, man. And Bobby, how you doing, brother? And Tammy, it is good to see you. Hello from Indiana. There you go, man. Well, hello to you. And that is my man Josh. It's a big milestone, man. It's a big milestone. I feel you, man. It seems like I've been stuck on the 30 for a while. I'm just approaching the 40 now. It's going to be nice to get to 50. I try not to look at the numbers anymore because really it's just about having fun and just, just making money. And the money part of it really doesn't come from the subscribers. I can have 20,000 subscribers that watch, and another channel can have 100 that don't watch. And it's always about the new subscribers because you lose subscribers, people's lives change and so forth. So like Lewis right here, man, I do believe he may be new or first time commenting because I don't know the name. And the same thing with Connor from England. I don't know that name. And Nick, that is another new name. So we're always striving to build a team, to build the brand. And I do think the live show helps that, man. So. And there is my man, Drunken Chef at BBQ. I wish I knew your first name. If I got it, I forgot it. If you can let me know, I'll call you that instead of Drunken Chef BBQ. But so I do believe maybe I am talking to Babe. Now, if Josh would just change the name back to Josh and Babe, I called you Josh and Babe probably every single time. I just know you guys as Josh and Babe. And there is 805, another new channel. Definitely puts on a good show. Again, I got a lot of people in here, man. So if you check out these channels, like I said, the Cooking Cop and Babe or Josh and Babe, 805 BBQ Junkie, another hard worker. Of course, my man Kevin, man. It seems like I haven't seen you in a while, man. How you been? Maybe you've commented on the videos, and I'm just, a lot of times when I answer all my comments, but a lot of times it's just bang, 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 because there's so many. But Kevin, it is definitely good to see you. And there is Suckle Busters in the house. That is pretty cool, man. I don't think I've ever tried your product, but I have definitely heard very good things, man. Very good things. And I'm guessing you are the company, Suckle Busters. I'm guessing. And of course, Bobby, it is always good to see you. Now, Bobby, I'm a personal friend on Facebook, so I see Bobby all the time. And of course, Dick, my man. Now he's one that like I was saying before, he's one that I met on kind of, doing the lives. And here is another newbie. There's Spike. How you doing, buddy? And that is hi from Alberta, Canada. Alberta, Canada. Let me just check my feeds over here. And that is hi from Alberta, Canada. Hold on. Alberta, Canada. Gallery Backyard Barbecue is live. And I see some people over there on my gallery channel. If you can wait 1 second. It is Sharon Dockery from Colorado City, Texas. How you doing, Sharon? Of course, Kathy from Hamilton, Ohio. Diana, another Texas in the house. And of course, hey, from PEI, that is John Cameron. I'm not sure what PEI is, John. And it is good to see all you guys, man. Good to see all you guys. And let me pop over to my, and we got a couple people on my Facebook page. This is the personal page. Tyler, it's good to see you. Jay, always good to see you. Dave Evans, do you do Rec Tech? I've owned a Rec Tech. I own the 590. I do not own it anymore. Developed a little bit of rust, and I was able to work something out with the company to give it back. But good product, no doubt. And if I double said these names, that is Diana, Wilson, Rob. I believe I did say them. Appreciate all the kind words in the chat. The YouTube barbecue community is absolutely amazing. Tony does a great job, as well as a lot of people in the chat, of course, man. New guy here. That is Ron Johnson, new guy in here, but love the content and videos. I appreciate that, man. And we had 80 in here before. We got 70. That is that's a number that wants to make me come back. And of course, Quint Nelson, it is good to see you. Donald Childress, love your content, Tommy. I appreciate that. And of course, we said Canada. Lewis, another one. Watching on Facebook. So there is a lot of new people in here. Brian Webb, good evening, everyone. And I just clicked the thing. Hold on. Robert Peckler, man, another one I don't believe I've seen. I do. Okay, so you comment regularly, so I have seen you. So it is good to see you, man. Quint, good to see you. If I'm double saying names, it is my brain is fried. So that is what is happening. And David checking in, a long-time viewer of your channel, South Florida, first time joining a live stream. Love the content. I appreciate that, man. And I do hope to see you again. If I do go live again, it'll probably be on a Sunday. And there is a couple from the Gallery Backyard Barbecue, because we said PEI. I'm not sure what that means. And of course, Barry says, Tommy, thanks for all the tips on cooking on the griddle. I'm new to griddle cooking, and you taught me a lot. Anytime, man, anytime. And as I was leaving from my steady Sunday night gig, I believe I had brought up the griddle to the group, and the griddle's going awesome, man. It is going to. There's no doubt the griddle is. I actually even put on my YouTube channel the Gallery Backyard Barbecue and Griddle. The griddle is going to be a big part of the channel. There is no doubt about it. It is more fun to griddle than it is to smoke. Now, look, I love smoking. Don't get me wrong. But, let's face it, you put a pork butt on, it's going to sit on there for 11, 12 hours. Really not much to do. I'm more of a recipe oriented guy. I grew up in the restaurant business, as you know, and I'm all about the recipes. And you can just do more on a griddle. It's like a big saute pan. And, restaurants use saute pans and griddles. So it's definitely a big part of the channel. And it's going to stay for sure. And that is Montana checking in. Jay, how you doing, buddy? I enjoy your videos. I appreciate that. It is always good to hear. A little pleasantries to Josh and Babe from Quint. I'm moving to Montana soon. Going to be a dental floss tycoon. Well, that sounds good. That definitely sounds good. Not sure what it means, but it definitely sounds good. And it is definitely good to see you, man. I know Kevin was one of my steady viewers. Colorado City, that is Sharon checking in. Hey, there you go, man. My man Mark checking in. Another steady from the old shows. Glad I finally got to tune in. Glad you did too, man. It is good to see you. I have to say, man, this show has more new viewers than any other show that I have done in the whole year that I did it. There is a lot of new people in the house tonight, and that is definitely good to see. And there's some oldies in also, like my man Bat 13. And Sharon says she's doing great. I know I'm a little bit behind Sharon. Cold, wet, Middleborough. My eyes are shot, man. Somewhere in England. And that is Barry checking in. It is good to see you, man. JM, good to see you, brother. Prince Edward Island. There you go, man. Another Canadian coming in. So I definitely dig that. Too bad Maddie and Kiki weren't in the house. They are big Canadian cookers. And they could see I got a lot of Canadian fans, viewers. And Matt says, I got the 800 and I'm working my way through your recipes. The best wings, whole chicken, and lamb I've ever seen. Well, that brings me to a little point, Matt. So anybody who watched my last two videos have noticed I've been saying that, and I do see a super chat up there. I'll get that to that in a second. I'm a little behind on the chat. So my website is now every recipe that I do, there'll be a printable recipe on my webpage. Let me just do this real quick. Probably never catch up on the chat, but that's okay. Grill grades. Hold on. Gallery Backyard Barbecue. Is that it? So let me just show you this. Because this is pretty cool, man. I've been working hard on this with my man Chris, who's not checked in tonight. And this is going to turn into, because people have asked, and it just takes me a while to catch up with everything. But this will turn into some sort of cookbook down the road for sure. But if you see the screen there, I've only got 2 up now, but they'll be going up quick. And when you hit on the recipe like that, so that's the burger that I did today, the In-N-Out Copycat, and it's going to give you the ingredients, and then it's going to give you the instructions of how to cook it. I've got the order to assemble the burger, but you go over here and you can print the whole recipe out. Okay. I hope did you guys see that? Hold on. Maybe you didn't see that. I think you saw that, right? Yeah, you saw that. So that's going to be that's something that I've been working on lately, again with Chris, and that'll turn into some sort of a cookbook. So that's pretty cool. And there is a food evening for everyone. There you go. Hi from Arizona. That is Bill checking in. And I am super behind here. Let me see. Hold on. And we got Illinois. That is Jerry. Of course, Lisa Grace checking in. Plush MJ Jackson checking in. These are all new ones to me. Hold on. It jumped on me. And there is Plush right there. Hello, Philadelphia, PA, checking in. And there is my daughter with a $9.99 super chat. Deals a deal. She is looking for a new car and she wants me to co-sign. I said, if you don't give me a super chat, I'm not co-signing. So there you go. Hit the thumbs up, everyone. No doubt about it. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. The Acorn Kamado is awesome. Look, the Masterbuilt set the way with this fans controlling these temps. Then came the Char Griller 980. Then the Masterbuilt put out that little portable cooker, that camping cooker, which, oh, by the way, that is if you camp, that is definitely a must thing to bring. And then the Char Griller put out the little Acorn Kamado Auto, and the thing's awesome. I cooked beef ribs today that you'll see Wednesday on that thing, and she held 250 to 275 right there, man, through the whole cook 5 hours. So it is definitely digging it, man. I like them fan controlled bits. And there is Randy. What's up, Tommy? Hope all's well. Is there a difference on the new 222 and the old ones? Are you doing a video on the? I did, Randy. I did a video on the mods already. Hold on. Is there a difference? So here's the deal. So
you'll see results in your very first week.
I'm sorry about that.
This is me.
So I hate saying, so is there a difference? I'm going to post that video up there in case you haven't seen it. That's the mod. Very slight difference, Randy. So, yeah, my video is probably, my heading was a little bit misleading, probably a little clickbaity, because I probably made it sound like there is a big difference, like new for 2022. That's just something we have to do. A few people have asked. There's just minor differences. Now I would rather have a brand new model than one that came out a year and a half ago, no doubt about it. I'm always hoping that they make little adjustments and upgrades as the thing. I know the 800 has that little handle on it so you don't burn yourself. I think the 1050 is so neck and neck with the 980, and especially with that fan mod on the 980, and there is no better pit, man, under 1,000 or 1,500, man. I don't even know what pit you can compare these that 1050 to. They are certainly not a pellet grill. So minor changes, man. Would I sell my old one to get a new one? I definitely wouldn't do that. But again, the heading of that video is a little bit misleading, I have to say, because people did think there was like massive changes. No one thought it was brand new. They all knew it was the 1050, but it is what it is. And Lisa says, finally caught you on a live stream for the first time. And Lisa, I do appreciate that. I love the support. Baby backs on now. No wrap. There you go, Dick. You know the deal, man. No wrap. 4.5 to 5 hours, and you will be golden at 250 to 275. And Justin is checking in from Tampa, Florida. And it is good to see you, my man. I agree. Griddle is better than smoking. I don't want to say it's better, Tammy, right? I don't want to say it's better than smoking because, there's pit masters, that won't even turn a griddle on. For me, though, again, I'm a recipe oriented guy, and you can do more recipes on a griddle than you can with smoke. So that's where my head is at. After 3.5 years or whatever, I got to keep it fresh, man. I got to work through the whole catalog, and the griddle is going to allow me to do that. And like I said, the griddle is definitely not going anywhere. There you go, man. Throw down on the grill. I hear you there. If my wife wasn't listening in the other room, I would say, well, that's my kind of girl right there. Hello from Iowa. There you go. That is Shad. Again, a lot of new ones, man. Yes, no doubt about it. Will, I think you've been asking me for that for a while. It just takes me time to get there. I actually even have a book now that my wife laughs at, because it is just so, a schedule, because it is just so busy now that I never wrote anything down, but now I have to write everything down because there is so many different things to do, um, as far as cooks and this, that, and the other, that I just have to write it down, man. I have to know my schedule. Otherwise, I'll just forget everything. Yeah, that double double was good, man. These Sunday burgers, man, I try to, and I probably say the same thing on a lot of the shows, but I try to remember which one I like the best. And it's a tough call, man. I'm a big burger eater anyway, so even a good burger to me is just a good, not even two patties, but one patty with some good cheese, ketchup. I know a lot of people don't like ketchup, but, and on a nice soft bun, I'm watching the Met Dodger game above my head there. Do apologize. And we got somebody from Scotland in the house, man. There you go, man. It is good to see you. I'm telling you, man, there is a lot of new people in the house. I don't know where you all came from. I mean, maybe from, hold on, probably from those little 3-minute videos, I would say, because it's more than usual, man. And if you've noticed those videos, they're shared by the thousands. And there is Wendy. Look at that, man. Wendy showing up. I appreciate that, man. UK fan here, finally taking the plunge on the 800. Hope the rain stops here so I can get some cooking going when it gets delivered next week. And you can cook right along with me because probably come time next week, I'll be cooking on my 1050. Hold on, I jumped ahead again. Cooking on the 1050 as we speak. There you go. Going to do my first brisket cook. And DJ says, I went old school on an offset late last week. Control was fair, but had a lot of fun and drank a lot of beers. End result was a gorgeous looking, but slightly dry. But that's okay because we learned. And I can't read what that is. Ultimate, I can't say what that is right there. I can't read that part. I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, that's, Sal, I hear you. Let me tell you something, Sal, and I don't necessarily suggest it for any other pit bosser out there. You do what you want to do, but I have beat the shit out of that pit boss ultimate griddle. I don't baby my pits, and the thing is as good as the day I got it. Now look, You know, I don't take I'm not clicking clacking my utensils, spatula, whatever, on the top. I'm very easy when I go underneath. I'm just sliding along the top of the pit. Very gentle when I use them. Um, you know, a lot of times of the stuff that I'm cooking, I just don't have the proper stuff, and I don't really think I need them because I really think that this pit is a beast, and it seems fine, you know. So I do it gingerly, but I have all those tools in the back. And Lisa says I made sure to get a griddle as well on my new food truck. There you go, man. Well, where is your food truck, Lisa? Let's hear some more about that. That is pretty cool. Keep up the good work. Hello from Illinois. It is good to see you, my man. And if you have served, I appreciate your service. And going back to Lisa real quick, a lot of people have asked, get a food truck, this, that, or the other, man. But it's a lot of work, man. And I have no interest. So good for you, man. Taste was okay. Gotcha. Taste was awesome. There you go. Phone changed your name. Not sure what that is. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, Scott. I would definitely drop a cookbook, no doubt about it, man. You know, the first step is getting all the recipes down. That's the first step. Once I get all the recipes down, the rest is it's all right there now. Once I do that, it's just and I got plenty of pictures, so it's just making it. I think 50 recipes would probably be a good thing, and I would look for something around Christmas time. And I just saw my man Scotty, and I lost him. Hold on, can't leave out Scotty, man. I got to backtrack here. There he is, my man Scotty, always checking in, man. I appreciate you, man. Scotty, always supporting all the channels. And we got a Maryland in the house, off the record podcast. You helped me choose my Masterbit 1050, and you will love it. Trust me. Like I said, it is easily one of the best pits on the market for sure. Did a tri-tip ground burgers today in the kettle. You could never go wrong with a kettle. And Will is throwing down. There you go. My advance on the cookbook. There you go, man. Appreciate that, Will. Appreciate that. Just finished up some shotgun shells. So Scotty is jumping on the trend. I see Russ somewhere in the house. I don't believe I have come to his name yet. Oh, I did. I missed you, Russ. How could I do that? You know how I could do that? Because, not to mention, I'm blind as a bat, but you are right below Scotty, and you're both the logos are very similar to a blind person. So there you go. But hey, man, it is good to see you, Russ, for sure, man. And Russ is he's a pretty good example of what I would. Now he does more on the where he lives, the cuisine out where he lives, a lot of crawfish, crayfish, whatever you call them down there. But he doesn't just smoke, man. He does a lot of different recipes on his channel, and that is ultimately what I want to do. To be a full rounded channel, man, you just gotta, you gotta do more than just smoking ribs. And I think Russ may have just done ribs, and I think that was the first time in a while. I think it was him. I love exploring food and food trucks. There you go. What's the jelly smack deal? Russ getting a lot of how-dos. the gallery crew. There he is, man. The Judge Wep is in the house. It is good to see you, man. I saw you sporting that uniform on Facebook. We are friends on Facebook for a lot of newbies in here. And I saw you sporting that uniform, looking snazzy. And that is Lisa saying your wife is correct about writing things down. I saw you on Facebook and your videos and started following your page a little while ago. Love all your videos and recipes as well. I appreciate that, Lisa. No doubt about it. And I guess you were referring to my little book right here. It's about time that I grow up a little bit and get a little bit serious because again, there's just so much stuff happening. Just picked up an 800 and the control panel already went. At least customer service sending me another one. Well, that's all you could ask for, man. You know, nothing is built as good as they were in the 70s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. I guarantee you. And as long as the company backs up what they sell, you know, it stinks, you know, but it is what it is. And there he is, Uncle Steve. And my daughter yelled at me today. She was over today. And she yelled at me because I have not used your BBQ sauce yet. And I am planning for something on that. So stay tuned. But I am not joking. She scolded me. And Tammy said, message me for the secret to avoid dryness. The meat will fall off the bone and melt like butter in your mouth. You won't have to babysit the meat. Well, I don't know how I could find you. Send me a send me a friend's request. Hold on. Yeah, shoot me a friend's request. Unless I'm friends with you on Facebook already, Tammy. I'm not sure. But I would love to know. And there is Melissa coming in, man. It is always good to see you for sure. And all my Blackstone nonstick stuff works great on the Pit Boss. There you go. And Uncle Steve getting a big how do, as well as he should. And Brandon is checking in. Brandon Glass. And we have almost 80 people in the house. That is a pretty big number, man. And Scotty said, hello, Uncle Steve. Just ordered the new sauce, no name. Smoked Spam shotgun shells were a hit last week. And we got another UK in the house. We got a lot of UK people in the house. And we got 81 people in here, man. Wow, that is a lot. That is a big number, man. I think I only hit 100 once when the show was really rolling, but towards the end it was like 50, 60. So not doing a live in a while, that's pretty cool, man. You guys showed up for sure. And let's see, DJR. I was frontline griddle cook at a truck stop. The only tools were steel. We had to crank out the food. Plastic is for toys. There you go, man. Well, I learned on a griddle when I was probably about 16 years old. And I did breakfast right into lunch. And then for dinner time, we shut the griddle down. But the griddle, there's no doubt about it, man. The griddle is fun if you know how to work it, man. The griddle is fun to cook on for sure. And St. Louis is checking in the house. Charles, it is good to see you. And Quinn says, Uncle Steve, got your package. My first time ordering. I'm addicted to that gator shake. Well, welcome to the club. What do I think of the Pit Boss Ultimate Griddle 4 burner? I mean, I only have the 5 burner. Look, it's a griddle. It's a good griddle. The one thing I would say, if I'm being honest, um, if you don't cook on a Blackstone, like let's say 2 days a week, okay, if you cook griddle once and then you don't open the griddle for another 2 3 weeks, and this goes on, eventually the Blackstone's going to probably start to rust on you, or this, that, and the other, because you really got to season the Blackstone to keep and cook on it. The Blackstone needs to be cooked on 2 3 times a week. And I never had a problem with the Blackstone, because with the show, I when I started the channel, I started on the Blackstone, so um, never, man. The Blackstone was always good to me. If you don't cook all the time, then I would say the Pit Boss is an awesome option for you, because it doesn't need to be taken care of as much as a Blackstone. It is definitely no fuss type thing. So that would be my truth on that. They're all going to cook the same, Blackstone, Pit Boss, Camp Chef. There's a couple other ones out there. They're all going to produce the same food. It just really depends on your habits. And there is my man Joe checking in from Iowa, meal prepping for a week of trucking. Joe, I feel for you, man, because I was telling my wife a couple of days ago that it's got to cost $1,000 to fill up those trucks. Joe owns a trucking company. For any viewers here, it has to cost $1,000 to fill these rigs up, man. And God, man, that's gotta hurt. And Lisa says, and it's a barbecue food truck. Started out making my own barbecue sauce, 13 so far for the last 15 years, and now my new food truck. It's the best kind of work. Where is this at, Lisa? I'm guessing maybe Texas somewhere. Alice is always correct. There you go. And of course, Melissa says hi to Scotty. And Uncle Pinks is checking in the house. Wild Bills is in. Good evening, everyone. And of course, my man Craig from Behind the Garage, another YouTube channel. If you've not checked it out, again, I got a lot of new people here. Okay, so we got a lot of YouTubers in here. Scotty's another one, man. If you want to, he's got what, about 25 years experience in barbecue. Scotty, would you say? If you want to learn how to smoke, go check out Scotty's channel. Craig, man, he's big on, he does a lot of rubs, man. He does a lot of recipes. He's more of a recipe oriented guy. Check his channel out, man. And there was a couple other ones. Of course, Russ, we talked about him. He does a lot of stuff on his channel. Anybody I may have missed? Hold on. I'm trying to get caught up, which will never really happen. And Tammy says, will do. Going to try Uncle Steve's sauce with no name tomorrow. Some ribs. Going to use 10 red and raspberry chipotle from Blues Hot. Well, you can never go wrong with that combo. Oh, you're in Facebook jail. I was wondering what happened to you. What'd you do, man? And those In-N-Out burgers look great. Those In-N-Out burgers were killer, man. Click on that thumbs up. There's my mod. I do believe you are my only mod in here. That's what I want to know. And Shelly says, New York here. I love your voice. There you go, man. I appreciate that. And Kevin says, hello, we love your cooks. My wife just digs your voice and it makes her smile. There you go. I appreciate that, man. And my wife is out there screaming, oh my God. If anyone else loves my voice, please chime in so my wife can drop on the couch. I said just tase him already. I guess that's why you got in trouble. And Lulu is saying, I have a land shoulder and a new Masterbuilt 40-inch electric charcoal smoker. Do you have any tips? You know, I'm not familiar with land shoulder. Is that a pork shoulder? Or is that a lamb? Did you mean to do lamb? You probably meant lamb shoulder and 40-inch. I'm not familiar with these electric charcoal. There's a cooked, I think that's the 40-inch that I have. Because you said charcoal, so it's not really an electric smoker. It's the fan. It actually burns charcoal. I mean, I have a lamb recipe, but it's a leg of lamb. I've not done a shoulder. Maybe if Russ is in here or someone's in here, they could point you in the right direction. So I really can't help you there, ma'am. And I'm guessing again that is lamb shoulder. 30,000 per week in gas. Wow, that's friggin' bananas. So I'm guessing that was probably 10 a time ago. Yes, you did miss the new. Is it on your website, Steve? Is Steve still in the house? If somebody could pull up, it's hard for me to do it because I'll just keep falling behind. But if somebody could pull up Steve's website and post it, and let me know if that sauce is on his site. People want to know. And that is Uncle Pink saying happy birthday to my wife, although it was last week. My food truck is in Southern California. She's a brand new all-electric food truck called Saucy Mama's. Saucy Mama's cute. That sounds pretty awesome, man. Sounds like a dream come true for you. So that's pretty cool. Everyone wish my wife a very happy birthday. She's out there listening. We actually had a little cake for her tonight. Hold on one second. I don't think I'm seeing you, Tammy. If somebody could post my name, you could send me a friend's request. I can't find you. I looked real quick. I don't see anybody from Indiana. I'm going to post my name. Anybody, there's a lot of new people here. If you want to send me a friend's request on Facebook, please do. Just send it right over to there. That'll be posting any minute. In-N-Out Burger looked great. And Bobby says, happy birthday. Another happy birthday from Scotty. Whoops, just jumped ahead again. Another happy birthday coming in. My man Bat, Quint, happy birthday. A chuck roll, I have not. Is that the only... Hold on. I did something similar. I tried to pull it up, but I can't find it. Give me one more second here. I did this video here. Is a chuck roast rolled up. I'm not sure, Robert, if that's what you mean, but it is posting. Quinn says, I ordered the Uncle Steve's no-name sauce last week. Haven't tried it yet. So it is on his webpage. If somebody's in there that can post that, that would be awesome. Happy birthday, Mrs. BBQ Whisperer. There you go. Got it. Happy birthday, Alice. Wishing your wife a happy birthday. And Lewis says, happy birthday. My man Will, happy birthday. Another happy birthday. My wife's a big player on here. Happy birthday. Or email Tommy at the gallery. There you go. Happy birthday. Hey, Tommy, what is happening, Sam? We need more of Molly. Molly is wiped out. She was in the pool all day today. Barry says, happy birthday to my wife. My wife says, thanks, everyone. And, of course, Craig. And we got another happy birthday. And another happy birthday. You're a big player. What's up next on the Sunday Burger? Any mashup creations? What's a mashup? Let me know what a mashup is. I got to do a Molly Smash coming soon. And I have to do, because I haven't done it in a while. And I know I've done it on my channel once before, but it was a while ago. But it's such a big hit that I got to do a TGI Fridays sauce. And then play off that on a couple different videos. That has to be coming up soon. A lot of times these Sunday burgers don't come into play until Wednesday or Thursday. I have to get by the next couple days with a couple things. And something will always hit me on a Sunday burger. And they're such fun cooks, and they're so easy to do. That's another thing. The smoking versus the griddle. The griddle cooks are so easy, man, compared to smoking, man. Smoking now, when I say easy, smoking is involved in you're up at 5 and you're still checking the meat sometimes at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's draining, man, to watch meat smoke for 8, 9, 10 hours. You wouldn't realize how draining that can be. And on a lot of times, when I put something on at 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm finally done with it and it's 5 o'clock, I don't even give a SHIT what it tastes like at that point. I am just over it sometimes, because, you're picking all day and this, that, and the other. It's 8, 10 hours, 12 hours. You got people in the house waiting to eat. You're just kind of past it, when you have to cut it and do all that taste test and still film and cut, move cameras around. But by then you're just so tired. With the griddle, it's just get everything out there and you just start cooking up the recipe. It flows a lot more faster, man. And the Sunday burgers are very cool for me to do. And it's about 25 pounds. The same website had them. I'm not sure what that is. That could be to somebody else. Why am I not showing as a member? If you probably, I'm guessing if you're a YouTube join member, Carol, and if you lapse and you don't re-up and join, they just drop you kind of. If you give me a minute here, I can check. So I'm checking now. So you're not on a member anymore, Carol. So you probably have to. I know a couple people like Ray. He's not here, but a couple people rejoin Spike if you're in here. Um, Eric, Wade, if you're in here, I know you rejoin. I'm not sure how the process is, Carol, on that. How it runs out, and they ask you to re-up. But if you go back to my join page and just rejoin. Um, I'm not sure why YouTube does that, but I see people rejoining all the time. So that's what YouTube makes you do. But I do appreciate it if you want to go back and do that for sure. And I can't contact people, Carol, and say, I noticed you didn't rejoin up. So I see people when obviously because I do the numbers, so I see when people drop out and don't rejoin. But again, I can't start contacting people because I feel funny doing that. But that's what happens. They just drop you, and if you don't re-up, you don't re-up. So happy birthday from the UK. And if you can post that link, there's the link right there. And that is Wendy. I don't think I said hi to you before. Did I, Wendy? But how you do? You need to be made a mod. I know, right? We talked about that once. I don't know, Melissa. I made Melissa a mod when I was doing that barbecue pit masters YouTube challenge because she was helping me with a lot of things. I have to go back into it and make a few mods. Bobby would be another one because every once in a while we do get a couple unruly people in here. I was thinking, okay, a mashup, Big Mac. The only thing I was thinking about doing. See, the funny thing with these Sunday burgers is you want to try to keep them the burger that people heard of, right? So the one thing I was thinking about doing, and is Scotty still here? Because he'll hear me say this. I want to do because the White Castle sliders I did were so friggin' good, man. What I want to do is I want to make a 1 pound White Castle burger, square and everything, with the bed of onions, 1 pound, and I have to get some kind of bread or make the bread. And I want to make a 1 pound White Castle slider. That's what I want to do. And that's really the only kind of, I guess, would that be a mashup? That's the only thing I've been thinking because that White Castle was so friggin' good, man, that I would love to, like I said, make a big pounder. I've been thinking about it, and then I can cut it up, you know. Send me. I've never heard of that, Barry. If you can email me, somebody post it's Gallery BBQ. It's in all my videos in the text. Send it over to me, and let me see what it is. I know, man. It's tough, man. But I don't think that was the best tasting Sunday burger, man. I'm not going to go look now, but I'm not going to give that the top spot. And how cool would it be, like a recipe cookbook of all the Sunday burgers? That would be pretty cool too. Of course, a lot of them are copycats, but what are you going to do? And Donald says, "Hey Tommy, I am back." Okay, I didn't know that. I'll have to make more moderators in here. I don't know how to do that. I'll try to remember that because I think I'm going to go live a little bit more because I do enjoy it, man. And even though it may hurt the channel, I don't know. I'm just not going to post them to my video, but I definitely do enjoy it. And Let me just give it a quick peek over here. And, we have a lot of people over on Facebook watching, so that's pretty cool. Happy Sunday, Tommy. And Wendy said, oh, okay. It is draining for sure. I know you are. I said that in jest. 25 years, Scotty. I said that in jest. Scotty is a long time smoker. Definitely going to have to do one of them, Kev, for sure, man. Shake Shack, Smoke Shack Burger. It has a more. Let me write that down. That's a Shake Shack. Smoke. Wrote out my little book. Also means a lot of beer. There you go, man. No kidding, man. It is. It's a cool thing to do, Lisa. What you love to do. I forget who I was just talking. It might have been the wife. Um, and I was just saying it. It's still to think that I go in my backyard and cook and get paid for it. Now, look, it's a lot of work, man. Don't get me wrong. And Lisa, you would know the food truck is tons of work, but it's you can't be more happier to put that work into something that you're building. Something that's your own. And the cool thing for me is long after I'm gone, the Gallery Backyard Barbecue will be on YouTube for people to watch, and that is pretty cool. I still go watch. I can't remember his name now. He passed away. He's a cooker in Boston, seafood guy. What's his name? I got his shirt in the other room. I'm not going to get up and get it. Somebody may chime in, but he passed away. He's a chef, big guy, owned his own restaurant, Boston Lobster. Did a lot of old time chef. I used to love watching him because that's how it is in the kitchen, man. So it's pretty cool. Hey, Bruce, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. And Carol said signed in on YouTube. I'm going to, I think people are trying to help her. I see Scotty. Jump back in. So Scotty, that he's probably don't even realize that. Scotty, you would know because I saw you dropped out about a week or two ago, and you probably don't even realize that. I don't know how YouTube handles that, if they just send you an email or what. But you could fill us in on that, Scotty. There's no doubt about that, Troy. Look, don't get me wrong, man. There is nothing better than firing. Like, you don't get the high off a griddle that you do a smoker. When I fire that smoker up at 5 o'clock in the morning, when I fire that smoker up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and that smoke just billows, into the nighttime sky as the sun is peering out through the trees, and the smell I love the smell of smoke. Now I don't like it on my clothes, and my wife definitely doesn't. But there's something about even like especially a pellet cooker, man. There is something about when you just fire up a pellet grill, that smoke that a pellet grill puts out early in the morning, man. That is, crow the roosters, man, because it doesn't get much better than that. A griddle can never give you that. Oh, I have to rejoin a lot. I am always getting a new debit card. Okay. I'm looking real hard on the large Santa Maria grill. Fast as you want cooking over. I mean, no doubt about it, man. I've seen a couple channels work those pits, and they're pretty awesome, man. And live fire cooking, man, it doesn't really get too much better than that. And there is Scotty just joined back up on the YouTube join, and I do appreciate that, Scotty. You know that. I don't think I think at this point Joe is just well past that. It is a lot of work unless he ran it for maybe some of the younger channels. Uh, Joe, if I'm busy now that I need a book to write my stuff down, I can't even imagine how busy Joe is. His channel is flying. I can't see that he has any time to even do that. Pit Masters. That took a lot of time for me last year. It was grueling, man. It was grueling. So, I'm not sure there will be one, like I said, unless he runs it for some younger channels or maybe a younger channel steps up 805. If you're still in here, maybe one of the younger channels takes the reign and runs it. But Joe, he's got to be busy, man, especially he's got that big pit and he's going to start selling and, you know, Hawaiian rolls. Yeah. I make I make a 5 pound White Castle burger. I'm gonna sick Melissa on you, man. Hold on, I just jumped ahead again. Five Guys in and out sounds kinky. There you go. My man Troy throwing down. If you watch my White Castle video and do exactly what I did on the video, you can experience what a White Castle tastes like. And I have to tell you, man, they are friggin' good, man. They are definitely good, man. You got to steam it. You got to get that steam going. That the bun has to be, so soft with the little piece of meat, and you got to use is it dehydrated onions or something? And I'm telling you, man, White Castles are friggin' good, man. Now, do I go to White Castles anymore? I don't. I just can't put that stuff in my system, but they're friggin' good, man. My man Kevin throwing down. I am on Instagram. The Gallery Backyard Barbecue, or the it's I think it's the Gallery BBQ. I believe that is my Instagram. I don't do as much as I'd like to do on Instagram, but um, I plan on it, man. Once I get past this little thing that I'm under right now. Which is that? Oh, the live show, Double J? How that would hurt the channel? There you go. There's my man Anthony checking in. The Bob's Big Boy, an iconic classic with the red relish spread. I think that is spread. Okay, we'll do it. Has coleslaw and French fries on. If you Google, it'll come up right away. You got to email me though, Barry, because when I turn this computer off, I'll forget a lot of the conversation. Because there's so much. I'm reading so many different conversations here. I only have 11050. I heard about that, man. Somebody did a show with them. I forget who. The only thing I don't like sometimes about those pretzel rolls is they're too hard. But maybe Hawaiians got that figured out. But I guess a pretzel kind of has to be a little bit hard. And evening, Tommy and all. Just thought I'd pop in and say hello. Tommy, check out the Cleveland Fav Burger. Email it to me, man. Because again, I just won't remember it. And I have not heard of that. And it sounds interesting. So if you get the time, man, I appreciate an email. Daddy Jack, there you go. I knew somebody would come up with it. I forget what I was saying now so it's cool that all my stuff will live on. But Daddy Jack, he passed away probably a couple, I guess 6, 7, 8 months ago. But he is an old time chef, man. He is, every chef that I worked with growing up. That guy, and I always appreciated what he did. And Richard coming in, Sperano, and I am a Scarano. So there you go, man. What is happening? And we got Philly checking in. That sounds interesting. And Scotty says YouTube sends out an email. If like Carol, I don't know if Carol's still in here, but if you don't see the email, you just won't. You'll think you're still a member of the channel, and you're not. But again, as me, it's a funny thing because I just don't feel right contacting like Scotty, saying, "Hey, Scotty, you're not a member anymore. What's up?" And I don't really feel like I don't really think that's proper to do. But I appreciate members, and I appreciate watchers. I appreciate commenters. It's all important to the channel. And I just jumped ahead again for the Cubs. And we got Matty Ice reviews. I agree. Tommy Troy running a smoker, like grilling and chilling with the family is the good life. There you go, man. Well, there you go, Josh, man. There's a lot of, because like I said, I doubt Joe has any time to do that. But he don't own it anyway. So if you want to do it, there's a lot of a new breed of channels. So I remember when I came up and started this 3.5 years ago, there are some channels still around and some aren't. There's a whole crop of new ones now. Craig, 805. There's a bunch of them. Reach out to those channels and see if it's something they want to do. I don't see why they wouldn't. Everybody hit that thumbs up. That would be appreciated. I can't even see how many I got. 66 thumbs up. That's nice. I appreciate that. Sounds like everybody has smacked them down. Haha. East Coast, man. That would have been killer, man. A griddle, Swanson's burger with the galley sauce and barbecue sauce, Uncle Steve's. Wendy, can you email that to me, please? The Mets look like they may pull this one out. Yeah, please, Wendy, if you could email that to me, that'd be cool. Love White Castles. We call them wrap burgers. I've heard that term. And there is Joe. What up, Tommy? Sorry I'm late. No big deal. Yeah, the reason we think so, Double J, is because, and Reiser came up with this thing, and it sounds like he could be right, because if I put video, so it's all that anarhythm or whatever it's called. I can't even pronounce it. However YouTube tracks things. If I put out videos that get 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,000, 6,000, views, so YouTube's going to look at all that favorably. But let's just say I do a live and it only gets, say, 200 views. So this YouTube thing that I put a video out that just stunk up the place, and maybe that knocks me down a peg. I don't know. That's what was going around. I know my numbers were going in the toilet when I was started with the live. It was going good. Then the numbers started dropping heavily. It could have been just the time of the year. I don't know. It did get daunting to do the live show every Sunday night for over a year. But I have a nice break, and we'll see what happens. Duggan said, "You forget about it." Yeah, they almost bought my mother's restaurant. That company actually, forget about it. I think that was them. I have an In-N-Out on the corner, so I'm a tad spoiled. But we don't have a White Castle, so you could make that yourself now, Lisa. And they're definitely worth the make, man. The White Castle. That's one thing about the White Castle. So I said with the In-N-Out burger, it tasted very similar to a Five Guys. So a lot of these burgers start overlapping into each other. You know, I can guarantee you no burger overlaps into the White Castle. So the White Castle tastes different than all of them. And that is definitely up there on my list of one day I'm going to sit down and rank the burgers. But White Castle is distinctive in flavor compared to the other ones that all mesh overlap. I would definitely make a White Castle if you've never tried one. There you go. I haven't been to a White Castle in a while, man. You know, growing up when we partied and drank and hit the diners or the White Castles, or it was never really White Castle for us at 2, 3, 4 in the morning. It was always a diner, or there was a White Rose that we used to go to. We didn't, for some reason, we didn't hit the White Castles. It was never the party burger for us. And there is Barry Z, man. How you doing, man? Love the 1050. Just smoked some spare ribs for dinner tonight. I did some beef back ribs today. They were awesome. And they will be on, it was actually a little thing for PS Seasonings. They will be out Wednesday. The only thing with that, Tom, is I'm kind of doing it's too similar to a White Castle burger, I think. Because when I put the Hawaiian slider rolls on, it's 12 White Castle burgers, with 1 pound thing of meat. I want to try to get a big bun so I can do it 1 pound White Castle burger and put a big bun on it. That's what I want to try to do. Bob's Big Boy. Red relish sauce was a California thing, maybe. Mainly a lot of other big boys had a Thousand Island dressing. No kidding, man. And let me tell you something. I got all my my mother's books, man. These books came out, before most people here were born. And this is like the godfather of recipe books. If you go on eBay, you find these things, and they're quite expensive. I got those there, and I got these cookbooks here, and you can see the yellowing on the pages. I actually have a leaf in here that my mother probably put in there, and maybe 1960 or whatever. And I have these books also. These were the godfather of cookbooks. Back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever. No fancy pictures in these cookbooks, man. Well, except for that little thing right there. But other than that, it's all mostly just recipes, man. The Ray-Bans. There you go, man. You can see got a little shot of Molly over there. And there's the Ray-Bans right there. You got a whole wall of them. If I actually put the Ray-Bans on right now, my wife would probably kick me out of the house. But, you know, I told the story. I'll just repeat it real quick. So I had a surgery, brain surgery 20 years ago where they flipped my whole face forward and operated on my brain. I was on the table for like 11 hours or so. And the survival rate was even, you know, they basically tell you to be on the table as long as you need to be on a table. You know, sometimes they can't bring you back, you know, but everything turned out. I still have a little piece in there, but, you know, no big deal. But, you know, the light, you know, bothers my eyesight. So, you know, a lot of times I wear sunglasses, you know, all the time outside. I can't even see how anybody cannot, man. The sun just kills me. So that's the quick story on the sunglasses and why I always have them on. A lot of times the sun, the way it comes in the shack is kind of right there, and I'm filming here, and it just gives me a headache. And Josh says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, man. And Wendy says, I'll email you. I appreciate that. You would think so. And again, Bobby, this is just something that Reiser came up with. I had nothing to go on, you know, so it just, you know, was kind of what it was. And I needed a break anyway. So it just, you know, but, you know, I kind of like doing this on Sunday night, actually, to tell you the truth, because I don't know if all these people, like I know Bobby, like I know you comment on every video, you know, Anthony does. Wendy, I'm not sure if you do. So Wendy, I know Wendy from the live shows. I actually met her on the live shows. And like I said in the beginning of this show, you miss that, you know, because even if Wendy does comment on one of my cooking videos, which I hope everybody does and watches them, but I still can't have a conversation with her, you know. So you just kind of miss that, you know, the human interaction of this show. I can't get that on my videos. You know, Troy's another one. You know, I met him on, I'm pretty sure if my memory is right, I met him on these live streams. You know, he popped in and popped in and popped in. And so that's the cool thing that you miss by not doing these shows. You know, I miss some of the people that I've gotten to know. Wade is another one that I've gotten to know on these live shows, you know. And that you know, that means something. And we got a hello from Russia. There you go, man. That is my eyes are going. That is MIG. Hello from Russia. Wow, that is crazy, man. Are you sitting in Russia right now? Isn't that crazy how somebody could be all the way in Russia and be on my live stream? That is cool, man. It is good to have you, man. And Marley says 4 a.m. in England is usually a kebab if you're lucky, or nothing, never any burgers available at that time. Yeah, in Jersey, the diners are big in Jersey. There's always something open at 4 a.m. You know, you got to remember the United States is a bunch of the food is friggin' everywhere in this country, man. And you know, it becomes a big problem after a while because it's not healthy. Well, that food that gets pushed all over the place in this country, but that's what this country is, you know. So you can never not find some type of garbage food to eat at any time of the day. 20-pound hamburger that can feed a whole family. Wow. That's crazy, man. Well, I certainly ain't going to do that, but I thought maybe a pounder or 2-pounder of, I have to form it out and throw it on the griddle. A big old White Castle would be friggin' good. And I even have something to scoop it up with. I already thought of that part. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. My mother had them, and I had a lot more. This is I had a lot more, but I only kept the ones that really meant something to her. And that's basically these three over here. And this is her old grief cookbook here. And this has all recipes, but a lot of her hand written recipes and stuff. But in the restaurant business, you relied on those cookbooks back then, to plan menus and stuff like that. It was very different back then. You didn't have the internet, you didn't have a computer. So the only way you can plan menus and stuff is you go to these books. Now you can plan a menu on the computer. It's, so easy. You can find recipes all over the freaking place and just put them in your restaurant. Back then was definitely a little bit different. Yeah, they are cool, man. And I'll tell you, they have that old smell to them, the paper. They're yellowed. And they're right there. And every once in a while, I'll open them up. And like I said, that leaf has been in there for, has to be over 50, 60 years. I mean, way longer than that. I mean, 50s, 60s, definitely. Yeah, that's it. That was a big one, man, Betty Crocker. Yeah. That's just a collection over the years. I used to have a lot more. I used to have, and they're these right here. These are, and a judge, if there's any veterans in here, these are gators. These are metal or aircraft kind of things. These are a lot of what a soldier would wear, these gators. You actually seen these in one of the sniper movies or something. Um, who wore these? That cook with the spiky hair. He used to wear these, and also that biker show on TV on cable where they built bikes. I forget the name of that show up in Connecticut. They used to wear these gaiters, so these were popular. I probably had about maybe all different ones, about probably 20 pairs of these, and I sold these off as I got older and just started switching over to the Ray-Bans. I appreciate you popping in a little late here. Got the Chucks in the smoker tonight. Street tacos. Hope things are well. Things are going good, man. It is good to see you. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I can't stand. I love the sun, but I can't stand driving with no. I don't know how people drive or anything with glasses. And here's Molly, girl. Give it a little shot, Molly, girl. Come over here. Come up here. Come up here. Come on. Come on. Everybody wants to see Molly. There's Molly. Molly's on a little bit of a diet. All right, come on. She's on a little bit of a string bean diet. All right, hold on. Hey, there he is, man. My man Mike is checking in. It's good to see you, man. And that's, again, goes in like I was saying, doing a live show, Mike has been with me for a while. When I was doing the live show, I would see him every week, talk to him. But when you don't do the live show, you just kind of Kind of missed that. And there are Smoky Gray's barbecue, good vibes coming in. And that's I guess, a YouTube channel. I don't know the channel, but it's nice to have you. And you do definitely do that, man. You definitely do that. It's appreciated. And definitely the conversation is not there. And I think Double J was one of my first winners when I was giving stuff away. And it took him a long time to get it. I don't know if the mail, I forgot what happened. I think it was lost in the mail or something. See, everybody knows everybody by name here, man, because a lot of new people in here tonight, which is cool, but a lot of old regulars is always cool too. Yes, that's true. I was an ISIS Facebook flagged person. Yeah, my mother's recipes are tough to follow also because she didn't write them. She just scribbled stuff in. But I've, over the years, and I'm talking to Greek recipes, is the only recipes of my mother's that I care about. And I've deciphered most of them. Um, Greek spaghetti, some pastizio. She made a lot of Greek pastries too, man, that were good. I haven't really dove into any of them yet, though. Never too soon for that, man. YouTube recommended to watch me at 2 a.m. Russia. Do you guys smoke in Russia? Do you guys grill in Russia? My dad's army recipes, a huge galvanized box full, and my grandmother's all stored on a hard drive. There you go, man. Guy Fieri, yeah, he wore those gaiters. And like I said, it's a big military sunglass, or it was. You know, I'm sure there's copycats now of it, but I have not, man. Portobello mushroom burger. My wife's vegetarian, been looking for more grilling options for her. I have not ever done a portobello mushroom burger. I would consider it, but I have not done one now. And I think I just jumped ahead on everybody. Wait, hold on. Hold on, Mike. Okay, there's it. And Larry says, "What's up, Tommy? How you doing, man?" And that is Sweet Molly. Molly was in the pool all day today, man. Molly will eat anything you put in front of her. And that is why we have for the past couple of months, we've had her on a string bean diet to try to get some of that weight off. I've heard about them, man. I've heard about them. And Dick, I don't know if you're trying to say something. I see nothing is being written by you. So I didn't know if you were trying to get a message across. And I keep up on that. Keep up and let us know how that's going for you. And we are watching from Florida. I know parts of Florida are getting a little storm, and there's Nova Sun checking in. Tonight it's but right till 1 or 2 a.m. Thanks for doing the In-N-Out burgers. No problem. I know that was a highly requested burger. That me and my wife I've only been to, so I saw Howard Stern Private Parts in the movies 30 years ago, whatever, whenever Private Parts from Stern came out, me and my wife went to that. And then I saw Queen movie. So that was the only 2 times me and my wife went to the movies, Private Parts, then Queen. And I saw the Queen movie twice with her. And we will go see the Top Gun movie. So we almost went Friday night, but the tickets weren't that. You have to buy tickets online and you pick your seats, blah, blah, blah. And the seats weren't really good. So we're going to go like on a Thursday night or something. Scotty has a couple good Russian recipes, some kebabs, beer, meat, burgers. And I think the Dodgers may have just tied the game in the 9th inning. Oh, no, there's still one game. There's still one run behind. 4-3 Dodgers, 4-3 Mets, 9th inning. And my man Mike is throwing down. Show some love, y'all. There you go, man. I appreciate that, Mike. Appreciate that greatly, man. I believe tonight is my lucky night. There you go. Hello from Britain. And Dick just made some nice ribs on his pit boss. Was he trying to post a picture, maybe, Scotty? And we got a go thing. I can't read what that is. And I appreciate that, Mike. I appreciate that greatly. Your wife's going to get you. There you go. The green bean diet really works. That's what the vet said. And Mike says, yup, he's going to get killed. Central Illinois is checking in. And I'm trying to catch up on everybody. And Judge Webb says too crowded. And how do I make a smash burger dry? Well, the first thing you got to do is you got to use 80-20. If you try to do it with anything other than 80-20, it'll be dry. And look, man, there's plenty of videos on smash burgers. Hold on. And you're smashing them thin. Your grill is up and over 4. So follow this. So follow this video. I kind of lay it out in this video, but again, you have to use 80-20. You can't use 93-7 or anything. It's got to be 80-20. Hell, even if you get a 70-30 or 75, you got to have that fat content in there. I got times and temps laid out in that video I just posted. You cook a smash burger right, you'll understand why a smash burger is pretty cool. Not a problem. Great movie. I kind of jumped read in your post, and I seen We Walked, and I thought you were going to say We Walked Out, and I was going to say, wow, that would have been a first I heard of that. I mean, I heard nothing but great things on that movie. And there's Dick. Everything's A-okay with Dick, and he is checking on his ribs, almost done. And yes, 80-20 is the call there. And Double J got to take his puppy Rottweiler out in the back. 15, you're better off on that 20, man. 15, just cuts it close. You got to, maybe if you took some butter and mix some butter in there, you got to have good fat content. You really do, man. If you can't get 80-20, then and you can always grind up your own too and get more fat in. But if you can't, when you do your little balls, I would put like a dab of butter or something in there. So when you smash it, the butter is kind of in the burger. That'll add a little fat, little juice in there. But watch that video I posted, and that'll help you. And there you go. You definitely need the fat. Fat equals flavor and moisture. Love a good smash burger, but loves a good American Wagyu burger also. I have a good fat content all the time. There you go. Followed by a good martini. Oh, shit. Is that foul? Oh, man. The Dodgers almost just tied the game. It was foul by friggin' inches. Are they going to relook at it again? They may relook at it again. Okay, I'll have to check that, man. And Scotty adds a little olive oil. We are here for a giveaway tonight. I'm guessing. Yeah, that's foul. So let me line up that giveaway for tonight. This is a pretty cool giveaway, man. This is for that Temp Chef. This is about $109, man. And I use this now regularly on the show. If you saw my video, this thing, I walked all the way across the street, halfway down the block and never lost contact. I actually used it today on a cook I did. This is the little transmitter I keep in my office. That's a pretty cool gift. But let me set that up. Hold on. All right, let me just go to my page and load this up. Now there was a little something I snuck in there to make people watch it. And I didn't want to tip people off on it. So I hope if one of my regulars wins that they did actually watch the video. Because if you didn't do exactly what I asked you to do, I won't be able to give it to you. And I would hate to do that. Hold on, that didn't work. And I'm trying to enter this stuff, so just bear with me here.
My own lifestyle.
That should work. Okay, hold on. Oh shit, it's making me add a stupid thing. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. Okay, so we got 90 comments. And that video actually did very well. Hold on as I get my shit together over here. All right. I'm going to wait a couple minutes to call this off as the Met games wind up, but I have everything loaded up. Fingers crossed. There you go, Bruce. That was that video did well, man. I just looked again. There's like 1,800 views. The mustard, I even say in the video, you really can't taste the mustard, but I do believe it does add something to it. Um, but you don't really taste the mustard, but it mixes in. I do believe it adds something to it. I do. I edged that burger out over the Five Guys burger, and everything else was pretty, besides the onions, which definitely add into it. Everything else was pretty much the same. And I appreciate that, man. For the giveaway would be this video, but you really have to watch the video. You're not going to have enough time to do that. And I thought you commented in there, D-Bay. I thought I saw you in there. Yeah, it's definitely not, or like a, mustard on anything. Oh, man, these Dodgers just won't die, man. They just won't go away. Man on second, 2 outs. And I just saw somebody from Ireland. There you go. That is Paul from Ireland. Loving the channel. I appreciate that, man. We got Ireland. We got Russia. I think we had a Scotland. We got Canada. Oh, there's a base hit. They're going to tie it. Son of a gun. Hey, friggin' Dodgers are good, man. Tie game. Oh, well. And we do have a somebody that needs to be taken care of. We'll block him. He's blocked. Well, we're just going to get ready to call out the thing. We got Lee from Iowa. We're going to get ready to call it out at 7:48. The Mets just blew the lead in the 9th inning. And we got New York from New York living in Ohio. How's that working out for you, man? That's a little bit of a culture shock, I'm sure. I got them. They're gone. Hey, that means you're popular when they come in and spam you with naked fun. Okay, so Florida. Okay, so let's 7:48, and look, we're going to call out the winner, and keep checking in with the videos, and when I may go live again next Sunday. We'll see. I definitely dug doing this. Even if I go live next Sunday, even though that tonight was just super fast to 8 o'clock, maybe next week we'll only be till 7, a little after 7. But just keep an eye out on the channel, keep an eye out on the videos, and I hope to go live many more times. I think for sure, because I definitely do miss it. I definitely do miss it. I appreciate that, man. And Lisa says, a Southern Cal girl. All right, so we're going to call out the winner, and the Mets got it. So it's a tie game. Hold on. I already got the comments loaded in. It's 90 comments. Now, there was something you had to do. Again, man, if one of my regulars won and didn't do it, I can't give it to you, man. So, and it was tricky in there, because if you thought you knew what you had to do, you did it wrong. And there was some regulars that did it wrong, but I didn't feel good karma to reach out to anybody and tell them. Hey, Ray, man, checking in the background. It is good to see you, man. I don't think you popped in before. All right, guys, here you go. And the winner for the giveaway is Bobby. And we know Bobby did the right thing. There you go, man. How about that, Bobby? I mean, and there goes my wife yelling in the living room. And of course, Bobby did what she was supposed to do. Yeah, how cool is that, man? Hey, Spike, man, I'll see you on the next one. And coming in late, man. I'll see you. I'll see you on the next one. See you on the videos. I appreciate it. Is Bobby still in the house? I mean, God, everyone's gonna love that Bobby won, man. Oh, there she is. Bobby, you got my Facebook. This is gonna come directly from me, not from the company. Shoot me a Facebook address. I know you gave it to me in the past, but shoot it over again so I don't have to go searching, and I will get this out to you, man. And who knows, maybe I'll give this away next, or maybe I'll give one of these away. I got a little, anybody hunt out there? I got a solar panel 1080p camera I can give away. Who shaves? Anybody shave out there? I can give an 11-in-1 shaver kit away. Trust me, I'm loaded with stuff to give away. And that's just what's sitting right here in front of me in a garage full of stuff. All right, guys, I think that is going to be it. Bobby, who supports everyone besides maybe Scotty winning. I couldn't think of a better winner, man. So there you go, man. And that is it. We're gonna close it here, man. 7:52. I think that was a fun show, man. We had one time we had over 80 people in here. Guys, smash that thumbs up on your way out. It would be appreciated. I appreciate the signups. Carol, I don't know if she's still in here. We'll try to figure out what happened to you. Scotty, I appreciate you signing back up. We got some super chats happening. I appreciate that. Craig, thanks, man. Keep on rocking. Again, Scotty, man, he's always there. Melissa, appreciate you. Dino Dan, I think I got to you. There you go. And that is it, man. Keep an eye on the videos. Keep watching. Keep commenting. It is greatly appreciated. Even if you're not interested in what I'm cooking, turn it on and just let it run, man. It helps the it helps the channel greatly, man. I got the Met game, and I think the Mets just scored. That's because they did that stupid thing where they start the friggin' inning, the extra innings with somebody on second. I mean, how stupid is that? All right. Well, we're going to cook together, John, because I'll be firing up my 1050 next week. So we'll be cooking together, man. And I think that's it, man. Bat, thanks, man. I appreciate you guys all, man. I appreciate everything you guys do for the show. You guys came out in full force tonight, and we will definitely see you soon on another live for sure. Bobby, I'll look for your info and get that out to you within a day or two. All right, guys, I appreciate you all. And until next time, we will see you soon.